Number 13 is asking to verify that these two functions are inverses of each other. So what you want to do is you want to show that if you compose them in both directions, the answer you get when you simplify is x. So here I wrote out, I'm going to try f of g of x, and then I'm going to do the opposite and do g of f of x. So when you simplify both of those, your final answer for each should just be an x. So I'll get you set up here. So in the first one, this would be f of g of x, which is negative 2x plus 6 divided by 7. Right? So what that's going to look like is it's going to look like taking this f of x function and substituting in for the x value. So what you can do is you can rewrite this as negative 7 over 2, leave space to fill that x value in, and then keep the minus 3. So you're going to fill in the parentheses with whatever you have in your parentheses out in front here, which is negative 2x plus 6. So we'll go ahead and replace this, negative 2x plus 6 over 7. And then you need to simplify. And then as you simplify, I'll let you go ahead and try that, show your work going down. What you want is you want that final answer to say equals x. If it doesn't, they're not inverses. If it does, they are inverses. And then just a reminder, when you're multiplying fractions here, you multiply everything in the numerator and you multiply everything in the denominator. But one thing that's going to help is if you simplify the sevens. So see, you have a 7 in this numerator and a 7 in this denominator. So you could cancel both of those out. So then you would end up with a negative 2x plus 6 in the numerator still here. So I'm looking here. And then in the denominator, you'd only have this 2, and it is negative. So negative 2. And then you can divide both of those terms by 2. And don't forget to bring down this minus 3 at the end. So you can divide both of these terms by 2, like it says here. And then don't forget about the minus 3. So go ahead and keep working with that and see what you get. That's what the starting point would look like. And if we go the other direction, and we do, g of f of x, which is negative 7 times x minus 3. This would be taking your g function and substituting in for the x value. So that would be keeping the negative 2. Where you see x, we're going to put parentheses, keep the plus 6 in the numerator, and keep the 7 in the denominator. So we just took all of that and we put parentheses where the x is, because now we're going to go ahead and fill that in with the negative 7 halves x minus 3. And in terms of simplifying this one, I would start by distributing the negative 2. So multiply the negative 2 through, and then simplify your numerator, divide by 7 in the denominator, and see what you come up with. You want it, again, to be equal to x. So if you don't get that, let me know, because it says in the directions here to verify that they are inverses, so they should verify out to be inverses. So there's a start for number 13. And then 89, you had your inverses correct. So these are what you had on your assignment. And so what you want to do then is, if you want to show the inverse of g composed with the inverse of f, that would be the inverse of g composed with the inverse of f, which is x minus 4. So here you're taking the g function and you're replacing x with x minus 4. So that would be taking that x minus 4, and then in the numerator here you still have plus 5, and then divided by 2. So see if that helps in terms of simplifying and matching up with what the answer should be. If you need anything else, let me know.